I got my other mic on today. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Mr. Mayhem, and we are back with Kingdom Come. She's gonna hurt herself. She's actually gonna hurt herself. I have reverted our progress, I think. Not quite sure. It might spawn us exactly where I was last time, but I'm going to actually go back to a prior save. I'm gonna try it from here. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna revert back, guys, because I want to get past this part, and we were like stuck on it for like 45 minutes last stream.
Alright, man, the way's clear. Up and at them.
Like, I'm so over encumbered, it's not even funny. I don't know why I can't just call my horse in here. Fuck's sake. Egg. Reading the stamp, guys, because I've actually swung a real sword around. One that was probably a bit heavier than the one that he's currently using, and I could have probably swung that thing for about 20 minutes, and then would have got tired. But this guy's swinging it for like 5 minutes, not even, maybe 40 minutes, and then he's completely exhausted. The armor He's not wearing that heavy of armor at the moment. Now, if he was wearing like full night gear, yeah, easily over like. Yeah, son of a bitch. Should kill your ass.
Deal with those archers before we're all shot!
I think we should have brought more men. What? Alright, fall back. Our guys can deal with it. I'm gonna get into a tactical position. And fire upon them with my trusty bow. That doesn't have a reticule. Yeah. This is the worst. Any other game, guys, you've seen me, I'm fantastic with a bow. This is just the worst. That guy's got like 3 sticking out of his chest plate. Let's use distance ones. Get some range. Pretty sure that just hit that guy's helmet. I got that guy right in the back. Shoulder-ish? Ah, right in the neck. Hey, man.
Stick together and hold the line. Hold your ground.
Get him the fuck away from me! That just missed his face.
Sir, there's more of them coming from below. What the hell? Man, this fucking hell. Get ready, man.
How is this guy possibly still standing? That guy's got an arrow stuck in his back and he's on our side. What? Okay, that was in the face. That was in the face for sure. And he's still standing. Get the fuck away from me! Holy fuck, how many more arrows you want, bud? You can have a collection by the time I'm done. You could literally start your own armory. That's how many arrows you just had in your body. Yeah, that guy's dead. Archer down, sweet. Holy Christ, I think we've done it. Oh, wow. Guys, I think we've just actually did it on my first try. Time to get my sword.
Stand your ground, you dogs! Drive them back!
Drive them back, you cower.
I will cleave you in two, you bastard. You tried before, and yet here I am. What? Who the hell are you? You don't remember me? I remember you, though. Now, where's my fucking sword? What the fuck are you on about? What's... Hang on. You're the... Fuck me. I thought we left you to the crows. Tough little fucker, eh?
What did you do with my sword?
Judging by our last encounter, I'd say you made a big mistake coming here.
Where's my fucking sword?
But then again, maybe you've had some practice. I hope so. Because last time was too easy.
Me my health, because I'm going to have the same health bar. And then I'm going to keep on dying after this point. Yep. How'd I see that coming?
Stop pitching! Is that all you've got?
Go figure. Where the hell is it going to spawn me now? Is it going to spawn me back at the fight? Oh, I've only got 4 of those. Of fucking course. Why can they run so fucking fast? They need to upgrade. If this game ever plans to be like a big seller, if they ever made a second to it, fuck off with the 60 arrows in somebody's face for them to die. Really? What's up, Jose? Like, why is he chasing me? Holy Christ, did I just kill him? Was that right in the forehead? I think I just like shot him in the forehead or the throat. That was in the throat. Dead in the throat. There we go, Henry gets some. He doesn't want to kill him, he wants to find out where his sword is.
Oh, bad for peasant brat.
It's not over yet, you scum. Now where's my sword? What have you done with it? Talk, you bastard!
I'll see you in hell.
Tell me, do you hear me? Tell me what you've done with it!
Oh, he's dead now, you just...
I'd say you're flogging a dead horse there.
You took him down. On your own. Well done. Nice work. You surprised me. He was a mountain of a man.
He was the one who attacked Neuhoff. And stole your sword, sir.
The thought did cross my mind. What did he tell you? If we'd taken him alive, the executioner might have gotten more out of him. Oh well, these things happen in the heat of battle. Anyway, we found a trunk full of coin down below. Someone was paying this gang very well. There were some of Sigismund's barbarians among them. I don't think we've seen the last of this. Whoever engineered it was highly placed. They won't give up after one defeat. This louse was just a pawn.
I'm afraid you're right, sir. Well, lad, we live to fight another day, eh? That's the fear leaving you, lad. Let it go. Now, put it all behind you. A decent Christian shouldn't dwell on such horrors.
I beg to differ, sir. I never want to forget this. The time has come for those whoresons to pay for what they did to us.
You're right, my boy. But first, we all need some rest. We'll meet later in the upper castle in Rattay and then decide what to do next. But come what may, you did a good job today.
I will make you pay for this. It's time for the next part of our plan. Give the word.
Yes, sir.
I better be able to loot the bodies now. There's a lot of money's worth of armor there. It's not even loading. Like, what the fuck? Whatever, man. Really?
Watch it. You can't draw your weapon here.
Fucking draw my weapon wherever I want it, asshole.
Welcome, Henry.
My family.
Henry, put... What? God be with you.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Naturally.
Here you are.
Well now.
Put that weapon away, damn it.
Oh. Well, sorry, I didn't realize my weapon was actually out. Don't have to yell at me. You got some nice armor in here, maybe?
I'm glad to see you.
I'd probably have to go to like an armor person. think there's a scribe in this place. I don't know where.
There. Hey, Henry.
Oh, this is the bailiff.
God, what happened to you? You look like you've been... Master Bailiff, is there anything of...
I should say so. What?
Ah.
Well, old Hagen is looking for a cook.
I'll skip through all this and I'll just read the description after.
That's all I need to...
Good luck.
Ew, what the hell? Okay, you're standing up, but you're still snoring?
I'm glad to see.
What kind of...
He's strict, but
I thought maybe this guy would help me learn how to read a little more.
what are you doing here? Are you after something?
No, I'm just looking for something to read. Alright, so what place would sell armor? We could go to the weaponsmith. Oh, armor, there it is. Marker.
Greetings, Henry.
You're the armorer? You don't look like you have any armor. Oh. They lied to me. Oh, is it here? Armorsmith.
My God!
Can you show me how...
Certainly.
I'd like to practice...
All right. Now.
Beginner level will work for that. We'll just use beginner. Alright, let's trade. I need some shit. Those actually look pretty neat. I'm gonna add all the shit that I want in the basket, and then I'll decide. That one looks pretty sweet. I want to see what the horse has on it. What was the other one? want to do some repairs.
Red! Red! Rose pretzel!
I'm honored that an...
Implements, instruments, and tools. Everything for work and home.
Actually, can we upgrade our character?
I'm at your service, Sir Knight.
They're calling me a knight now?
Greetings, goodman.
I haven't been knighted.
Can you teach me to...
Certainly.
I'd like to practice...
All right. Now,
Hey.
We'll upgrade our bow a little bit.
Can you teach me to be a...
Certainly.
I'm interested in...
All right, but now.
How much did that cost? Quite a bit.
I'd like you to show me...
Certainly.
I'd like to practice...
All right, but it'll be with you, Henry. Now, hey.
Sweet. Is my sword sharp again? Yeah, it's fixed. Sweet.
What do you need?
My lord, I'm afraid you were right when you said these hostilities wouldn't end at Pribyslavitz.
That comes as no surprise.
What has happened?
The men reported 2 more attacks today.
Ah, Henry. I'm glad you're here. It seems like we'll have another task for you. Come and join us.
My lord,
Greetings, lad.
the bandits raided a few remote hamlets, but that's the least of our worries. They also attacked Merhoyed, and that's a much more serious matter.
Merhoyed. Matthias is working there.
They attacked right after the battle in Pribyslavitz. Bastards were probably trying to prove they're still strong. But there's a silver lining. The villagers held them off. And they even took one captive. He's wounded. We can still interrogate him.
Your Graces. I hope I'm not intruding.
On the contrary, Master Tobias. Unlike Bernard, you are the bearer of good tidings. Or so I gather from the coin you carry. Tell me, how many groschen did we find in Pribyslavitz?
My lord, I'm sorry, but my news is no better than Captain Bernard's. These coins are very good. That is to say, well-made facsimiles, as we call them.
What? I don't give a fuck what you call them. I want to know what they're fucking worth.
That's just it, sir. They're worth nothing.
Are you saying what I think you're saying, Master Tobias? This here
Is just a pile of copper.
Curva! Fuck!
Plated with silver, so it's still of some worth.
Curva! Fuck!
Is it a lot of work to make such counterfeits, Master Tobias?
I should say so, sir. Highly demanding work. Especially to make such plausible forgeries. They would need a well-hidden foundry, several craftsmen, and a source of material.
But they could just be brought in from somewhere else, could they not?
Well, they could, but then again the silver mines are nearby and these groschen seem freshly minted, so...
So we are facing a foe who has almost limitless sources of coin. That's all we need. Well, gentlemen, it's clear what we have to do. Interrogate that captive bandit, find out their numbers, and promptly cut off their supply of money. Otherwise, they'll soon have another encampment.
They haven't already. I doubt it, sir. Merhayed wouldn't have been able to hold them off if they did.
Well, lad, I said that we'd have work for you, but it never crossed my mind there would be this much. You've already proved your worth as an investigator, so I'm putting my faith in you again. Go to Merhayed and question that captive. Find out where those brigands are hiding, how many there are, and what they're planning. And while you're at it, see if you can find some clues as to where this counterfeit coin is coming from.
Very well, sir.
Good luck. We're counting on you. All of us. Come report to me as soon as you know anything. I'll be at the lookout point near Talmberg.
Oh, the wife of that hanged fellow. Alicia?
That's her.
Will she stay where?
Herman, of course.
She's with our executioner now. God save you.
God save. What can I do for you?
Not too much. What's up with you?
I'd like to improve my swordsmanship.
Certainly.
I'd like to practice.
All right, but now, take close.
I'm not done talking to you, asshole.
I'd like to improve my sword.
Certainly.
I'm interested in...
Wouldn't you rather learn?
Well... I've trained...
You're a bit cocky, ain't you? All right then, come in.
I'm ready.
Styles.
Stand there, take your weapon, and fight. You look like you know what you're doing. Trick or two.
Ow. Yeah, they do need to patch this game a little bit.
Enough. Now, pay close attention. I'll teach you the most important thing. It's good to be able to attack. It's good to be able to fend off your opponent's blows. But best is when you're able to do both at once. Master stroke is when you parry your opponent's blow and strike him at the same time. See? I parry and strike in one move. There's no defense against this technique if it's executed well. The thing is to time it right. Block right into your opponent's strike and match your movement to his. One elegant technique and the fight is won. Try it. I'll attack slowly. You parry. No! Again! Well done.
There we go.
Ah, that's it. Well done.
Attack the teacher. What else can we learn?
I'd like to train, but I want real combat.
A bit cocky, ain't you? But all right. I'll never learn as much with a wooden sword as with a real weapon. Some say you should even try what it's like to die. That's black. Let's fight then. Have no fear. I won't kill you.
Sorry, I'll...
Ah.
That's one patch that they need to fix. The bushes. Or one bug that they need to fix, I mean. The bushes are rock solid. And the archery. The archery needs to be improved severely. To shoot somebody with a bow in this game is like learning how to play video games for the first time. And like I said, anybody that knows my gameplay style, using bow and arrow is one of my favorite things in a game. And in this game it's just really difficult because there's Doesn't seem to be any type of like trajectory for the arrows. Because you most certainly don't know where you're firing it. Horsemanship. Come on. That is very to how it is in real life, but the thing is in real life, I personally would use the arrowhead as my crosshairs, and it doesn't even seem like you're allowed to do that. Your character just like holds the bow like dead center of his chest and just free fires the thing like you would with a sawn-off shotgun. Like the reason they put crosshairs in video games, guys, is not to make shooting a bow and arrow easy. It's the fact that when your mic connects to the TV, you're not really experiencing that bow. You're just playing a character in a game, so you don't understand the sway that the character's possibly feeling or the physics that are involved with that shit. In real life, I am fantastic with a bow. In this game, you would almost assume I've never fired a bow before. Look, your character fires from the hip for some reason. I don't know why he does that. That's not a very logical way of firing your bow, but to each their own, I guess. I want to get some nice armor for this horse, but everything is just so damn expensive. You're not gonna make it, because that makes sense. So how do you like this game? You said you really like it? Have you beat it? the hell's the game lagging for? I think the loading screens they have to patch, definitely, and the lagging like that. Because I feel like I'm sitting here looking at black screens more often than I'm playing the game. Yeah, like that center dot that's in the middle of my screen right now, guys. That little dot. When I pull out my bow, it disappears. When I use my sword, it's there. Why? Why would you put it there? If you wanted to make the game immersive, that dot shouldn't be there to begin with. But let's take it out for the archery, because, you know, that makes sense.
What happened here?
Horror of horrors, Master. We were attacked by some bandits, and then the plague broke out.
Jesus Christ.
That's right. The Almighty has sent this punishment on us.
These bandits, who were they?
Some thieving rabble. What do I know? Maybe those damned humans. But they spoke Czech. Ask the captive at the Malikars.
How did you manage to fight them off?
Well, we were lucky. Young Straw saw the gang a little way out of the village and ran to warn old Melikar. If it wasn't for that, none of us would be here.
It looks like you fended them off, though. I can't see any burned houses.
They had no time for that. But they've left us with fresh graves. Young Straw himself got cut up something terrible, and a few others. We've a number of wounded. And now the plague to crown it all. Christ preserve us.
Melikar, Straw. Those names are new to me.
They're locals. Melikar's been in charge here since old vassal Smill from Neuhof passed away. And Straw, that's the local woodsman. Poor fellow. The bandits killed his son, and his wife has the disease.
Where will I find Melikar?
If you stand at the main gate of the stables and look across the road, Melikar's is the house on the left.
I'd like to talk to Straw.
I see. Well, if you stand at the main gate of the stables and look across the road, you'll see Straw's house on the right.
And the disease? Tell me something about it.
I don't want to tempt fate by talking about it. Makes me shudder to think of it. There's not much to tell anyway. It hit us just after that rabble left. First the horses died, then livestock, and now it's people. Like Melikar's wife. Poor thing.
I'm looking for Matthias. I think he works at the stud.
Matthias. Matthias? Wait, I know. He's not been here long, isn't that right?
Not long, it's true.
Well, those bastards got him. He's laid up at the stud now. His arm's in a bad way, but at least he's still alive.
Thank you. Thank you.
God bless.
Hal? You're a sight for sore eyes. What are you doing here?
It's good to see you too, Matthias. Sir Radzig sent me here to investigate the raid.
Sir Radzig? Looks like you've come up in the world, mate. You're here as his envoy?
He took me into his garrison.
Hal, the blacksmith's boy, in the service of his lordship. Who'd have ever thought it? My luck hasn't been so good.
You survived. That's something to thank God for.
True enough. If I were in your shoes, I'd get the hell out of here. There's some disease spreading.
Disease?
Folk are saying it's the plague. Whatever it is, it's bad. It started the day after the raid. First the horses got sick, then other animals, and now people are falling ill too.
Damn! Are you alright?
Well, at least I haven't caught the sickness.
But you've been hurt?
It happened during the raid. One of those damn bandits fell on me, horse and all. My arm's badly broken, but better than a broken neck.
Tell me about the raid.
What do you want to know?
I hear one of the raiders was taken captive. I'd like to question him.
Aye, old Melachar let him have it over the head with...
Why's that?
Yeah, the combat is a lot better in
Fucker
this.
killed young Straw, and his old man's sharpening his sickle for him. Melachar still hasn't decided what to do with him.
I can tell you what he'll do with him. He'll hand him over to Sir Radzig's envoy.
I doubt Melachar will let him go willingly. The folk here are baying for blood. Lives have been lost. First the raid, and now this plague. God knows what they'll do.
I hear one of the raiders was taken...
Aye, old Melachar.
Why's that?
That fucker killed young Straw.
What the hell? I just did this one.
Good luck.
Can you describe the raiders?
I don't know. They came at dusk, so you couldn't see their faces. About 20 of them. They weren't humans, though. They spoke Czech.
You talked to them?
No. They were shouting at us. They were very sure of themselves to begin with, but when we hit them in the woods, they didn't look so brave.
I know you've got courage enough for any man, but how did a bunch of untrained villagers manage to hold off armed bandits?
One of the village lads caught sight of them coming through the woods and told Melachar, who roused the whole village, and everyone grabbed what they could. Pitchforks, axes, flails, and we went out to face them.
What? You mounted an assault against them?
Aye, and that was the key. It was the last thing those whoresons expected. A few of them still managed to break through to the village, probably wanted to torch it. But even the women here were armed with what they could find, and they took the bastards by surprise.
Tell me about the...
What do you want to know?
About this sickness. When did this plague start?
The day after the raid. The horses were lying down in the stable, so we knew something was up. By afternoon, they were all dead. Then other animals started getting sick, one after the other, and then people.
What are the signs of some...
I don't leave the house much, but folk complain of fever and shakes. Some are throwing their guts up, and others are spewing from the other end.
Has anyone died from it?
Aye, old Verba. Although he was already on his last legs.
What's up, Reese?
No one knows for sure if it was the plague that got him. Either way, the animals are dropping like flies, and people will end up the same for...
Who's ill now?
I don't know. What with my arm the way it is, I don't go outdoors much. But I know Melachar and Straw have sick ones at home.
Can I ask you a bit about Merhoyed?
I haven't been here long enough to learn much, but...
Can you tell me something about...
He's a woodcutter, tough as they come, and a hothead. He's been out of his mind since his...
It's normal to grieve.
Depends how you look at it. Folk are afraid he'll snap or drink himself to death. What's worse, his wife caught the sickness, and he's not taking care of her.
Where can I find this straw?
When you take the main gate out of the stables, you'll see 2 cottages outside. Straw lives in the right hand.
What's Melachar like?
The locals look up to him. Smill used to be in charge here, but he was killed in North.
I know.
Sir Hanush hasn't had time to appoint a new vassal, and folk need someone to speak for them, so they picked Melachar.
Oh, that's fine, dude.
Since when do subjects govern a village?
What can we do? If it weren't for Melachar, those bandits would...
Where does Melachar live?
When you take the main gate out of the stables, you'll see 2 cottages outside. Melachar lives in the left-hand one.
He just lays down like he's fucking dead.
Jesus, look where you're going.
Oh, we're alright. We're doing good.
You're not allowed inside. If you want to go in, talk to Melikar.
If I could find him.
God be with you.
I need to talk to that cat.
Sorry, no one's allowed in.
But I'm Sir Radzig Cobbler's envoy, and I urgently need to question...
I don't care if you're the Pope's envoy. If you want to talk to the captive, you have to get permission from Melikar.
I did play Fortnite.
Are you Melikar?
Aye, that's me.
I need to speak with the...
And why is that?
Henry, envoy of Sir Radzig Cobbler. I'm here to investigate...
I'm sorry. I have other things on my mind right now. In case you hadn't noticed, we have pestilence raging here. And Sir Radzig won't help us with that. Any more than he helped us when we were attacked.
I'm in Canada, actually.
No news has reached Ratai of any disease here. But I'm here now, and I can help you.
Well, since you serve Sir Radzig, you might be of some use. If anyone can.
Tell me what to do.
There's a stable hand living with us here, Matthias.
Yes, I know him.
And he knows some girl who helps out in the monastery infirmary. Johanka, I think her name is. She might know someone to turn to, if she's actually...
Very well. I'll go to the monastery.
Thank you. At least for taking the trouble. But then, even if you cared nothing for us, the prisoner's got the pestilence too. He'll die without help.
If I have to go to the monastery, I need to know as much as possible about the disease. I'll definitely need to know its symptoms. They're bound to ask me that.
It's hard to say. My wife is feverish. Others have the chills. I heard some are throwing up. Others still are breaking out in sores. But why don't you see for yourself? People talk a lot and I don't know what to believe anymore.
Very well. I'll make the rounds.
I've daubed lime on the afflicted houses. But don't stay too long in those homes.
That I can promise you.
What? No, go away.
Sweet Mary, Mother of God, I can't bear the pain.
Have you come for my wife? You're out of luck. I'm old Straw, don't you know? Straw, you've taken my son. But you shan't take my wife.
Calm down, Straw.
You're telling me to calm down.
Because if you don't calm down, I'll make you regret...
Oh, now we're talking.
Want a fist fight?
I'm gonna enjoy this.
This one? What's up, Van Pre?
Cut!
Okay, so apparently the block button doesn't do anything, like you've been taught in the tutorials.
Had enough of life, have you?
Swing at me, I want to see something. So it doesn't even do nothing. And I'm timing him pretty good. Oh, but he can do it to me. I'm gonna pull this sword out in a second and I'm gonna fucking slice you up. Yeah, really.
Come and get it! Jesus Christ!
You like that? Don't ask me. Because they're able to do some, like, weird shit that they can get, like, control of your body somehow, but meanwhile, I can't do it. So, I just cut him down.
I can't stand it anymore.
Fever. Just like Melchar's wife. Fever. Just like Melchar's wife.
Oh, sweet Mother of God.
I don't think I was supposed to kill him, but shit happens. Probably wasn't supposed to kill him. Anyways, guys, stream off here. I hope you guys enjoyed what you've seen. Obviously, if you did enjoy it, just smash that like button. If you guys want to see more of this or whatever's to come, then hit that subscribe button, guys. I will probably be back tomorrow. We'll do some Metal Gear Survive. So stay tuned for that. And then me and Jesse will sometime this weekend do A Way Out and finish that game up. Because I think that's coming to a close. But until then, enjoy the rest of your evening and peace out.